Alright, we are back trying to play some X4 tonight and continue some missions and just see where it goes from there. But I think I have like 4 or 5 of them already ready to be played. Just checking my audio real quick. Alright, sounds good. Alright, what mission were we on? Oh, that's right. One guy was wanting to take down a trader.
We could really use the revenue generated from this robbery.
Well, let's do it, dude.
We could really use the revenue generated from this robbery.
Let's go make it happen.
Kid.
Let us see if you can find a system that is not too heavily patrolled. We would not want you killed in action on our first outing. Whenever we are looking for a suitable target to rob, it is usually a good idea to start at a station. Space is vast after all, and finding ships can be difficult. But everyone needs to dock at a port eventually. I have now sent you the location of the station I have selected.
Yeah, I just took off. What the heck? So I really hope I can do this with the beginner ship, but we'll see. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know. This thing accelerates super slow, man. Yeah, it took that long. That was like 100 kilometers in space to get to full speed. But I don't think I have any money, so there's no point in complaining. Oh well. I guess I get 50,000. I could try to upgrade in some place. Or maybe I'll find some more ships somewhere. From my experience, when you play the games, you get more vehicles by just playing the game.
Entering system. Silent witness. Entering system.
This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Reddit's end. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event. A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
Not right now, dude.
You're breaking my shields.
Whoops. How do I scan them? What's up, dude? Thank you. 300 meters.
Scan away.
The scan confirms that this ship is carrying cargo. This is our mark. Do not jump the gun, though. We are still close enough to Allied stations for them to take notice. We would not want the whole sector to come down on us. Just trail the ship until it moves far enough away from Allied stations, so that it will not immediately be able to request backup.
Yeah, like he wouldn't suspect me right behind him. I was really debating playing this or War Thunder tonight, but this one out, I've been thinking about it all day.
We are still too close to the stations to try anything.
Yeah, I feel like being so close to him, it should obviously alert him. I mean, if I was flying that ship, I would know I had two of these guys right around me. One pirate to another. Nice.
Entering
The ship is far enough away from its Allied stations. Any response will not be immediate. Let us go on the offensive.
So if I'm reading you right, I need to wait for him to get away from the highway a little bit. Looks like Ace did not do that.
You're not taking me out like that. Why are you shooting me? You're going to regret that. I'm afraid of you.
You have inflicted a lot of damage to the ship's hull. Calm the pilot and suggest that they surrender. There it is. The ship dropped its cargo. Help me collect the cargo. Okay, the booty to the Arcadian Endeavor. Feel free to keep whatever you gathered as your cut. Good work, Chipmunk.
Why is he shooting the ship? Stop shooting the ship.
Autopilot engaged. Entering system. A Tikva's choice.
So, let us see what you have.
Nope.
That looks nice. I may take some. Dispose of the cargo.
Nope.
Drop the cargo.
Entering system.
Yeah.
Silent witness.
Ace didn't hear your warning. That's good. I guess I just went negative 30 with that guy because I'm still 0 with the Talati. That's kind of worrying me because it went negative 30 right when I shot him.
Entering system. 18 billion. Autopilot disengaged. Docking left.
Approaching station now. Initial contact with Black Marketeer occurs through signal leaks. Split found one. Marked it for you. Fly close with scan mode on to intercept signal.
Oh, I see. It just started the immediate next mission. Yeah, okay.
Mission interrupted. New mission activated.
You need to deliver unstable crystals. Can use crystals to craft spacesuit bombs, which is why trading prohibited. But crystals fairly common natural occurrence. Crystals can be harvested from asteroids. Either mine asteroids yourself or look for broken off crystals in regions with concentrated mining activity.
Docking aborted.
Yeah, it was. Unstable crystals. Here I come. What's up, Greg? From what I can remember, the crystals stick out pretty hard. Oh, really? So I thought the crystals looked different. I thought they like stuck out like a crystal and blinked or something. Okay. So if I shoot enough of them, I should get one. Yeah, eventually. It's better than getting pulled 30, kilometers next to a capital ship in your spacesuit, right? Or, that's all I'm getting. I'm assuming it'll turn blue too when I get one. Ooh, there's one. Oh, son of a! Look like crystal to me. Ooh, there's one. Lodestone. Well, that's something. I like Elite Dangerous too. I actually was playing it a couple weeks ago. When they started the where you can take over sectors, I thought that was pretty cool. I feel like I will get more done if I do the small asteroids first. Okay, so that's nothing. There we go.
Good, you have enough crystals now. Time to return to Black Marketeer.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Oh, come on. What am I doing?
Docking granted.
I wanted to get up.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
Going to the bar.
Can I help? Great work.
Good. You established this contact. Make use whenever you see fit. Now buy Woodworm security protocols and return them to me.
Can I help? Here you go.
So I need 5 of these too. What do you say to buy? Word. Okay. Easy come, easy go.
Here you go. Good
Goodbye.
profit to you.
Hey, you look like a stud.
What do you want?
Well, I wanted you to be my pilot, but...
Whatever.
Ooh, okay. Didn't realize she was going to be so angry. Shouldn't have called her a stud. Should have told her she had a good personality.
Kid.
I thought I had a bunch of stuff on my ship, which I do, but...
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Can't tell what it is. Lodestone. Stable crystal. Algae scrubber too? Nah, I don't know what I got. Right. Ugh. Microchips? Yeah, I thought you could just go into like ship information right here and somehow see what's in your ship. Oh, there they are. Antimatter converters, 65 of them. Cool. How do you know if something's illegal in your ship? Because I have... Is it because they're these... It's got to be these orange ones. I like the outside view more, but the engine's pretty loud. I turn the volume down a little bit.
Entering system.
Yeah, it's-
Windfall.
It's dependent on who you're with, right? Like right now, I should. Yeah, okay. So nothing's illegal here. Well, nothing that I have. No kidding. If somebody else is flying for me? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's a good thing to know. Need to pick up a pilot here soon then. You know what's funny? Every time I played this one, yeah, food and water are illegal from the pirates. Isn't that what you were saying yesterday? But yeah, I was gonna say the funny thing is the entire time I've played this game, I've never used SATA. In the other games, I use SATA all the time. So I think that makes this game a little more engaging. You know, I like that. But I'm sure I will once I get into the factory mode building time. I guess I shouldn't fly anymore.
Docking granted.
Yeah, yeah, SATA instead of travel drive.
Successfully docked.
Is that Ace?
Hello?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't really like SATA. I didn't really care for because it would get really glitchy after it was ran for hours and hours. Like if I was just trying to get something to auto do everything. There was a time in Albion Prelude where I had like 100 ships stuck in one system, and it would like slideshow all the way out. I'd have to go out of the system, come back in, and then all the ships would start moving again. So it was weird.
Well done, Chipmunk. Split appreciates you running these errands. Split would have sent other members to Station 2, but Kerr's all already well known to authorities. Higher likelihood of arrest. You are new face, less trouble. These leaked security protocols help gain valuable insights into Ministry operations on Woodworm scrubs. Will be useful for forging IDs. You will see when time is right.
Okay.
Please see to tasks at hand. Kerrs need to grow for pirate enterprise to flourish.
Alright. Auto save. Good timing. Really? So Albion Prelude was the one I was doing it in the most, but how did X3 like punish you for it? It just have like a memory leak or something? Yeah, I AFK'd all the time in every game up till this one.
Are you ready to have bestowed upon you the divine knowledge of taking a station for all it is worth?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very well then, apprentice. Accessing a station's security always requires a security device of some sort, usually crafted out of 3 different materials.
Are you shitting me? Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Yep. I every time I sated, I would always put myself really close to a station, so maybe that's why I never found out. Makes sense, though.
Hast thou not yet seen to all the tasks appointed to you by the Maestro? You should probably get to work then.
Okay. Decryption module. You're a real punk, dude. Could have told me that earlier. Alright, so... where am I at? I am in Windfall Union. Windfall 3, Avarice, 18 billion. Prime, Silent Witness 1. Okay. I think I want to try to go get this ship that's in Silent Witness 1. It says... oh no, additional gate. Okay. Alright, I'll just do missions. I could have read this, I guess. Decryption module and interface unit. Okay. Where was that guy that I just was? Not Avarice. Now I figured I would do my long-range scanner to try to find them, but what I'm really trying to do now is find where I have that. Ah, there it is. That's the little thing. I was trying to find this guy to go buy that stuff that he needs. And the, so from the timelines thing, I have, it shows me that there's ships in sectors. I just don't know where they're at in the sectors. But I don't think I'm going through any of these right now. I'm going to 18 billion. Yeah, 18 billion. I don't know if that was one. Nope.
Kid.
I think I'm gonna get a pilot like you were saying while I'm there. If I have enough. Did you like the Boron Bosa So or Foe or whatever his name is? Did you like his missions? Because I tried playing them a couple times and I just didn't enjoy it. just found him kind of annoying. I like the tubes there, they're so cool. If I could get it rust colored, it would remind me of the EVE Online Minotaur ship. No, not the Boron Queen. I haven't played any of hers. Just the start, but the the headquarters mission. That guy.
Entering system. 18 billion.
Oh, really? They're not very long. So I remember he was making me like build the station or something like that, and then I just kind of quit playing.
Docking granted.
Whoa. Oh, hello.
Known criminal identified.
Successfully docked.
Tactical landing.
Welcome.
Oh my god, I did it again.
Docking granted.
I think I'm tired today.
Successfully docked.
Get up.
Welcome.
Yeah, I played the tutorial for a reason. You had to like relearn everything, but you know, once you do it a couple times, you don't want to do it again, and that's kind of how his missions feel too. What the? Whoa.
Can I help? Here you go.
Alright, I need a decryption module. And I forget.
Good.
Interface unit.
Can I help? Here you go.
Man, he doesn't have an interface unit? Son of a gun. Maybe I have to make it after I get there.
Good profit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye.
None of you guys want to join up and fly my plane?
Hello.
Wow, you're a terrible pilot. Let's do it.
I look forward to contributing to your business.
But what you don't know is you're now interface unit. What you don't know is you're a criminal now. Alright, so Trader's Corner.
Can I help? Here you go.
Oh, nice, man. You called that one. Yeah, I don't know if that's a really good idea.
Good profit to you.
Excellent. You managed to gather all three of the elements required to assemble a security decryption system. You can craft inventory items at a crafting bench, which you can find at the station's trade corner. I took the liberty of setting the closest station as your destination. But apprentice, be wary of patrols. The closest station is planted firmly in law-abiding waters.
Okay.
Our next objective is to infiltrate a station which is worth hacking, one that is producing wares of value. The Maestro has informed me of which wares we require, so I took the liberty of identifying a suitable station for you to infiltrate. And by infiltrate, I mean doghead. No need to make things harder on yourself than they have to be. But if you ever want to hack a station which won't allow you to dock, you can always get aboard a ship heading for that station and circumvent its docking security that way.
Nice.
Kid.
Alright, I want to trade these. Oops. Antimatter converters out.
Can I help? Goodbye.
No.
Kid.
No tactical ammunition for this guy.
Sentinel. Kid. Kid.
Alright, did you sell it?
Enemy spotted.
Alright, where did he want me to go?
Whatever. That was not your smartest decision, pilot.
He didn't really tell me a station, did he?
Was that shot some kind of joke? We will see about that. How much longer? I will make this quick. Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted. You should consider a different career. I'm not in the slightest bit impressed.
Awaiting orders.
Kid.
Ma'am?
Ma'am. That's right, I am a lady. it's not on my map. That's why I gotta open it up. Quantum Tube Factory.
Docking granted.
Tactical landing.
Successfully done.
Splendid! Now make your way into the engineering section, without attracting too much attention.
Can confirm Arcadian Endeavor close by. Ready to grab spoils.
Look for the terminal marked Storage System Control Panel and insert the security decryption system. These hacking devices are single-use, so make sure you hack the correct terminal.
Okay. Storage. Oh, okay. It says it down there. Trade terminal. Storage system. Alright.
I can see you've compromised their system. The station is injecting wares into space. Well done, Chipmunk.
Moving in now. Chipmunk, back to your ship. Grab what you can.
I wonder if they're ever going to upgrade me to squirrel. Or, you know, honey badger.
Kid.
Ma'am?
Dude, that's a police guy, huh? Weird.
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Kid. Avarice.
We have collected all we can. This certainly was a very successful incursion. Chipmunk, Orange Goose, you executed your role flawlessly. Allow yourself to be proud of your achievements.
Docking Q. Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Nice. Hey, we've landed. Just so you know.
Hello. Goodbye.
Chipmunk, your contributions make difference. Empyrean Care's funds grown. Everyone involved putting in work. While you, Ace and Axiom, been out raiding, Split started putting together a multi-step plan. This requires more funds and groundwork. Also, plan not yet final. Still being worked on. Talk to crew. See how you can contribute further.
Yeah, man, the pads are cool. Alright. So he wants me to talk to Axiom.
Straight to point. Curs need to raid station for specific supplies, but station well guarded. Ministry of Finance very vigilant when it comes to pirate activity. If Curs go in guns blazing, crew will be picked apart by Ministry patrols. Instead, you and the Ace will create diversion. You attack Ministry fleet head on. Draw away from station. Chipmunk, make sure you stay alive. Not good distraction if you get blown to bits. Very well. Plan agreed. If you're fast enough, you stay out of range of their guns. Do not worry.
I swear, man, every time I talk to somebody, I get a new mission. What's going on here? We're supposed to have a new one. Oh.
Chipmunk, good to see you. I see you have recovered from our first lesson. Magnificent. The Maestro has probably told you that he is currently hatching a plan. It is shaping up to be a plan of unprecedented proportions. I've been asked to acquire blueprints as the first step. If we were in good standing with the Teladi people, we could buy the required blueprint. But they are expensive and we are pirates. So I've decided to turn this into another lesson. Because I don't take myself too seriously. Or rather, because I do not take the Perrinid dogma too seriously. Well, it's quite simple. Actually, I do not believe in it, like the others do. You see, even a Perrinid is not born religious. That zeal is a result of a lengthy indoctrination, which starts immediately after the Perrinid leaves the cocoon it develops in. It is not uncommon in Perrinid societies to store unhatched cocoons in stasis pods in order to access them when a specific kind of Perrinid is required. My cocoon was stored on a Perrinid station in Windfall before the jump gate shut down. As the connections between systems slowly grew unstable, the Pontifex decreed that all Perrinids stored outside a Perrinid space should be transported to the nearest Perrinid system in order to shore up the supply of Perrinid progeny. I never made it outside of the Windfall system. A marauding group of pirates attacked the vessel in which my pod was transported. My pod drifted through space for a time, until I was picked up by a group of merchants that happened to pass by. They weren't familiar with Perrinid technology, so they activated the pod and hatched me by accident. With the Windfall system cut off from Perrinid society, I was not able to receive the customary indoctrination, and the window in which a Perrinid is receptive to the religious teachings is limited. Now, I can fake being religious well enough if the situation calls, but it's an act. Merely a part I play, and I do not wish to hide. The way I am, there's a good chance I'd be shunned by my Perrinid brethren, or even killed. I am the victim of a frustrating situation that came about through no fault of my own. But I refuse to let the weight of it all break me. Humor helps. I make light of the Perrinid customs sometimes, and, in its own special sort of way, it helps me cope. In my defense, these customs can appear quite funny.
It's crazy. We're getting like shot up outside, and yet he acts like nothing's going on.
Very well. As with all counter-security operations, success depends heavily on preparation. You need to acquire an EMP bomb. You can do this by crafting, or by buying one from a black marketeer. If you want to save some credits, you can, of course, also craft a bomb instead. You will also need a bomb launcher to attach the bombs to the station. I have marked a black market where I know the required items are in stock. Now, let's set out on our quest to steal classified blueprints.
Okay.
Hello.
I need the misfit, please.
Kid.
So, we are going to engage the Ministry, I hear. Good. People say that I have a very chipper disposition, but the Ministry of Finance makes me sick to my stomach. Teladi are not naturally aggressive. We all have an innate instinct to avoid conflict. Very rarely will you find skilled combat pilot material among my people. Naturally, the Ministry needed skilled pilots.
Super chill under fire.
So, they devised a very unique training regime Telori minds to enforce their arbitrary rules. So no, I do not mind tangling with those guys.
Yeah, I don't really know much about the ministry, or I mean, just what they're saying, but they all hate him.
Shield generator.
Alright, let's try something. See if I can do it. Which I don't know if I can.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
We would like to remind all visitors to visit our special sales area close to the casino.
To sell what I have. Yeah, that's what I thought. Free market capitalists. I thought they were all they cared about was making profits.
Can I help? Here you go.
Wow, that's freaking expensive.
Good profit to you.
So I need...
Can I help? Here you go.
I need a spacesuit EMP 123. I think they said bomb launcher. Alright. And to make that, I need one of these. Oh, we only have two of those.
Good profit to you.
Maybe my dude selling that stuff would make enough for me. I doubt it though. Oh, alright. Yeah, I might go do the Hyperion mission. I don't know. This is what I wanted. Alright. Remote detonator, secure container. Remote detonator, secure container, and well, 2 remote detonator, 2 secure containers. Okay. Might be able to do it now.
Can I help? Here you go.
2 and 2 remote detonators, and I forgot what else it was.
Here you go. Good profit to you.
Thanks, buddy. Maybe the other lady has the other stuff. Like you told me earlier, maybe that stuff's not illegal. Secure containers. Alright, 51,000.
Can I help? Here you go.
Man.
Goodbye.
Where do I get the secure containers at? I'm assuming they're not traded. You happen to know where secure containers are?
Can I help? Here you go. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Once I get that, I have enough. An inventory drop? What's that mean? Like I have to... I guess I don't understand. So station traders, okay, so I gotta go to a different station then. Got it. That guy didn't have them. Ugh. Yeah, I have this guy, which I was gonna try to craft the thing, but I need that secure container to do it. Actually, equipment, no. There it is. Cool, but you don't say where to get them. Yeah, I was trying to buy them here, and they're too expensive. I can't afford it. That's a big dog. Oops. Oh my goodness.
Shield generator.
Alright, pilot, let's go to another station. Let's try the shipyard.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Kid.
Dude, I bet if you, if they had a multiplayer version of this, you'd play the crap out of it, huh?
Can I help? Can I help? Goodbye.
Kid.
Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, man. I always thought they were gonna make this into a you know, multiplayer or something. I'm sure it'd be really hard, but they're obviously trying with the venture thing that they're doing, even though it's not really the same thing.
Starting to get worried. Permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Can I help? Here you go. Goodbye.
No secure container there. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool, but the way they make you load into it and log in is kind of strange.
Can I help?
So
Here you go.
I think that was part of the problem, in my opinion. Cool, you don't have it either, huh?
Goodbye.
This is super handy.
Can I help? Here you go.
Aha! Nice.
Good profit to you.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I swear, sometimes I feel like I'm a little disabled here because I thought I was making the bomb launcher and I wasn't because I'm dumb. I was making 2 bombs.
Can I help? Here you go.
I don't have enough.
Good profit to you.
Good profit to you, brother. Oh, wait a minute. Ventures is...
Greetings.
You can't do it anymore? I mean, I can still log in.
You're making a big mistake.
Kid.
Ma'am.
Is that the best you can do?
Cracked your egg. Would you like some more? Get off my radar. You do not frighten me. I just want this to be over. We will wrap this up swiftly.
I almost have enough here.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know you have to like make that thing on your station, but if it's done, it's done, I guess. I just know I can still log in and like be online in it or something. All right, we're not gonna do that. We are gonna trade wares until I have enough money.
Ma'am?
Alright, so... Alright, let's do this
Kid.
one. Ah, it says they're temporarily available. Man, that sucks.
Can I help? Goodbye. Can I help, ma'am?
Oops. Messed that up. I'm just gonna fly it. Yeah, because see, I have this venture inventory. And I just enabled whatever that was, so.
Endeavor in close proximity to station. Commence attack when ready.
I'm not ready.
Worry. I will be right beside you. Amazing how huge these ships can seem up close.
Not ready for that right now.
Entering system. Memory of Prophet.
Hello there. Konnichiwa. Of course.
Oh crap. Cut her off.
Hello there. Konnichiwa. Of course. That's the whole point. Name's Myrna Ray. I'm a hands-on historian. I'm casting for posterity. Well, I'm on the heels of an old ship prototype that shouldn't exist. I feel everyone should know about it. Oh, so you did listen in on my casts. Yes, the Hyperion, an old Paranid prototype from long ago. It took me ages to track it down. Yes, thank you. Except that it's still active. Someone or something is commanding it. I wasn't prepared for that. No, not really. Well, kind of, maybe, possibly. Listen, okay, yes, I need assistance. Will you help me? Oh, that's brilliant! Let me upload the tracking info to your onboard computer, and let's get on with it. Here's the rundown. Most ships' energy signatures are so similar that it's hard to detect and differentiate them, especially hours after they've passed. Fortunately, the Hyperion isn't like most ships. Its energy signature is quite unique. However, my onboard AI core still needs to perform complex Fourier transformations to tease the signal from the noise. Here's how we'll do it. You scan a gate or a transit accelerator and send me the data via an encrypted channel. I'll pass it through the AI core, and once it's done its analysis, we'll know whether the Hyperion has recently passed through. To summarize, scan, send me the data, wait a bit, and I'll let you know. Simple as that.
Okay. I did get the Hyperion in one of them. I think it was Terran Conflict. When I beat the... I think you had to beat the... You know, like beat it and got your station or something, and then you eventually got it.
Entering system. 18 billion.
Myrna here. Please scan local gates and transit accelerators and uplink the data.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was, it's been a while, man. Like 10 years maybe. So, I just remember I got some, I think I did get it actually. Why do you keep following me, Ace? Get out of here. But it was at like the end of something, and I was basically done playing at that point. I don't know if I like, so I didn't actually realize it when I bought the DLC, but I didn't realize you were only buying this ship and a mission. So.
Chipmunk, Surely nice to see you. The Maestro has let you know that everyone is working on a bigger heist now, right? Well, it falls on us to procure an inconspicuous trade ship. You have probably figured out what comes next. Boarding.
All right, my AI core has stopped crunching numbers. Now let's have a look. The AI core estimates a less than 3% chance that the Hyperion went through here. I'd say, try scanning another one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that ship right now. I just didn't like that you had to pay for it in a DLC. Although they did say in the video that it's cool that you can build it and whatever afterwards and keep it and like make as many as you want, and other races do the same. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of DLCs anyway, or like just DLC in general. But I do like when they add on huge DLCs. I guess that could kind of be that. But they're talking about doing more ships that way, and I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, apparently you can get blueprints.
Gosh! 98% the Hyperion went through here. Back on track.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, I just bought it because it was cheap. I didn't really look to see what it was. I just thought it was another DLC you got. So, I don't know. Bad on me, I guess.
And there she is, again. She should have been decommissioned and abandoned after all that time, but apparently not. Whoa, is she trying to shake me off? Not happening. I'm staying right on her tail.
Yeah, that's true, man. I definitely, like, if a game's great, like this one, I don't mind giving them extra money. It's just, you know, DLCs have been kind of overblown over the years. So I've spent a lot of money on them. Not on EgoSoft, but just on some. I think the best ones were on The Witcher 3. Those DLCs were like completely almost new games. So And it's funny, I bought them all, never played the game at all, but I watched my wife play all the way through them. So I felt like I kind of played them.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Myrna here. All right. New sector, old procedure. You know the drill. Scan gates and accelerators, uplink your data, and let me crunch the numbers. Let's do this.
Yeah, I know. I remember yesterday we were talking about timelines. I like I said, I liked timelines. I thought it was cool, but it definitely flopped. That is 100%. Yeah, I mean, the story was the only thing that kept it interesting, in my opinion. If the story wasn't so good, I think that, I don't think the combat would have kept it going, but.
Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go!
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
Okay.
Nope. Results turn up blank. The old ship didn't pass through this one. Let's try elsewhere.
Yeah. especially if you had like littles around while you're watching it.
Gosh! 98% the Hyperion went through here. Back on track.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Myrna here. Please scan local gates and transit accelerators and uplink the data.
Find him first.
Gosh! 98% the Hyperion went through here. Back on track.
Entering system. Second contact.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
Myrna out.
Prepare to be wiped out.
Why do you keep doing that?
Nope. Results turn up blank. The old ship didn't pass through this one. Let's try elsewhere.
Hey, please stop doing that.
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay.
Entering system. True sight. Entering system. Holy vision. Entering system. Pontifex's claim. Entering system. Ice mists. Bolo. Mineral. Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
I'm right in the circle here. Because it was like glitching out.
Entering system. Bright promise. Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
That's cool. Cool earth underneath.
Entering system. Silent witness. Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Wipe you out.
Hey man, you gonna play the new Dune game? Dune Awakening?
Entering system. Argon Prime. Entering system. Second contact.
Hey Shadow Healer, thanks for subbing up. Yeah, I like their Conan game of the Funcom, the people that made it. But it was, it's a survival game, so I don't know, we'll see. I really like the movies a lot, so I'm listening to the books on the way to work and back. That's the thing about life, man, is disappointment is a normal thing. Everything's going to disappoint you eventually.
The AI core estimates a less than 3% chance that the Hyperion went through here. I'd say try scanning another one.
Just gotta run with the punches. Oh yeah, dude, FOMO's gone for me too. I think having kids and being in the military for 20 years did that for me. FOMO is not a thing I have anymore. Which is kind of disappointing. I used to really get excited about video games that were coming out, and now I really just wait till they come out and try them. But yeah, I guess I got a healthy relationship with my FOMO is what you should say, I guess. Yeah, I like the second one too, man. And I just recently found out they're coming out with a third one. I'm super stoked about that also. Yeah, so far really excited for Grand Theft Auto 2026 and the new Dune movie in 2026. Possibly full-time YouTube job. We'll see.
AI core estimates a less than 3% chance that the Hyperion went through here. I'd say, try scanning another one.
Yeah, I've been doing it since 2022, and it hasn't paid at all yet. But I definitely like it. I mean, I'm gonna play games anyway. I might as well live stream them. That's the way I do it. I started out making videos, and I learned a lot, and I liked it. But after a while, when you work hours and hours on a video and you get 14 views, you're kind of over it. I like the way I do it now much better. Because it's definitely more engaging. I mean, I get people like you on that talk about stuff and tell me more, and you know. Yeah. Yep, there are smaller gems.
Gosh! 98% the Hyperion went through here. Back on track.
Back on track, Myrna.
Entering system. The Void.
Myrna here. Please scan local gates and transit accelerators and uplink the data.
I've never heard a voice for print. Yeah. I can definitely understand that. My wife is she doesn't want to talk on YouTube at all. But because I like doing it, she has been in some of my streams, so I'm getting her a little more used to it. Yeah, that's what she says too. I don't want to do it solo. I don't know, man. I don't find it. I guess I've been told I have the gift of gab though, so. Oh, there's a big war going on over there. Who are all those dudes?
Odd% the Hyperion went through here. Back on track.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, man. I find it, well, like I said, 20 years in the military will do wonders for a lot of things. So.
Entering system. Frontier Edge.
Definitely wasn't a perfect time, but...
Please scan local gates and transit accelerators and uplink the data.
they feed a lot of stuff into your head. Like having to talk to power, that's one thing. Which is definitely strange when you first get in. They teach you that, like, officers are so crazy. Head empty, only game, huh? I guess that is an issue. I think the weirdest thing is I actually find myself, I like streaming and playing games now more than I like just doing them by myself. Which I guess that might be weird, but I definitely enjoy it more. Oh, we got a tail here. I think I'm gonna... there's another one. Might be a mistake. Oh yeah, definitely a mistake.
The AI core estimates a less than 3% chance that the Hyperion went through here. I'd say, try scanning another one.
I escaped. Hey man, they're everywhere. Cool if I could get this guy to smash into an asteroid right behind me. Fly really close to one. See if it works. I don't think so. They did back off though, so maybe.
Gosh! 98% the Hyperion went through here. Back on track.
Entering system. Ore belt.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
Murray, you're driving me bonkers. Come on. Let's find the Hyperion. Just one? Man, if you saw my game library, that'd be hard. That just one would be like hell, honestly. Because I play so many. I play everything from Factorio to this to War Thunder to first-person shooters to farming games. Man, I do everything. So just one, it would have to be something so complex that it would keep me interested for a really long time and also challenge me, like really, really challenge me. Otherwise, dude, that would be literal hell. Literal hell to not be able to play multiple games. As much as I hate Roblox, does that count? Because, you know, there's about 1 million games on there. And my son loves Roblox, but I think it's super lame. But I can understand why he likes it, because he can move to a bunch of different games all the time.
Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go! Myrna here. Alright, new sector, old procedure, you know the drill. Scan gates and accelerators, uplink your data, and let me crunch the numbers. Let's do this.
Something over there. But I don't see any gates there, Myrna. Let's go this way first. Yeah, it's funny because he showed me a game the other day and it looked really good and it was like a war game and I was like, I can't believe this is Roblox. But in the future, man, if I could only play one and that's like a live service type game, you keep the characters through everything, that would be the one. Because I know in the future it'd probably be much better. But yeah, it would definitely have to be something really interesting to play for a long time. You ever played Factorio? That's probably one of my favorites. If you're into building the stations in here, or you like really complex things, it's really cool. That and Satisfactory is pretty good. I have a couple of videos of that, me and my wife playing. That thing looks menacing right there. I don't think that is where I want to go. What is that thing?
Oh gosh, we found her! Would you look at that? There she is! The Hyperion right under our noses! Absolutely brilliant! This is Myrna Ray calling the pilot entity of the Hyperion. Do you copy? Somebody is listening but not answering. I wonder if it's the ship's AGI or a sentient. What do we make of that? Wait a minute. Hyperion is not its original name. And if it's an old Paranid on board AGI, or even a live Paranid, maybe we should sprinkle in some of that sacral terminology. Behold, we extend our greetings to the dignified vessel of the Paranid Empire, the sacred, Galleon Trinity.
We are Lord Chaplain Allman Slat, Special Envoy of the Pontifex Maximus Paranidia of the Paranid Empire.
Blimey, the Allman Slat, the last known commander of the Trinity.
The onboard computer of this galleon, with grace, prompted us to uncocoon only recently, upon sensing the jump gate's eye opening after its long and dreamless slumber. We believed the dark had yielded to the break of day, but alas it had not. Instead, we found our community upended, every gate overturned. We found a schism in the holy Paranid realm, fracturing our people into separate proxy separating the now from the before, threatening the validity of the very axioms of the sacred three-dimensionality. Do you follow Two Eyes?
I do. I think I understand, Olmanket Slat. You were trapped in this sector when the gates fell, almost 30 years ago. Now you are seeking communion again. But the Paranid Empire, once an unwavering bastion against the forces of entropy, it has splintered. I understand that perfectly. Truly, I do.
Do you, Two Eyes? Then enlighten us where to turn to. Where to mend the Paranid's proud spirit. Where to reapply the sacred axioms. To restore what was lost. Where to find communion and purpose again.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check. I guess I have good with both of them.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Greetings. Where to mend the Paranid's proud spirit. Where to reapply the sacred axioms. To restore what was lost. Where to find communion and purpose again.
Oh no! Oh, what am I doing? Why did...
The god realm of the Paranid has changed from when it was known as an empire. That much is true. But as far as I can tell, it's still the most similar to its former self. I'm certain you'll find your answers there.
We have weighed your counsel 2 eyes and found it convincing enough. Thus, we shall direct our proud galleon to the Paranid settlement you speak of. We anticipate your presence there.
Like I'm in a spacesuit. What if they'll let me dock with them? Oh, I probably should have asked earlier. That ship is so fast.
Entering system. Sanctum Verge.
Technology and scientific understanding have progressed considerably since we cocooned.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
What the heck is that? Oh, that's got to be a Kaak station. Yeah, that's what it is. Dude, that's a piece of lore I'd like to know about, is like, what the heck are the Kaak? Yeah, that thing was huge, man. I think in one of the older games you could start out as a Kaak at one point, couldn't you? It was like a special start.
Entering system. Tempting fumes.
Oh yeah? Probably get your butt kicked a lot, I guess. There's like no way to... Well, could you get bigger
This
ships?
congregation adopted us readily and recognized our holy mission.
This sector's pretty crazy looking.
Entering system. Cardinal's domain.
Ruh-roh.
A lot has changed, some of which beyond recognition. We will take our time to update our understanding.
What the heck is going on? Game's just glitching out. Oh. I'm trying, dude.
Entering system. Sacred relic. So are they actually like an exoskeleton bug in those ships, or is the ship actually the bug?
Entering system. IS mists.
I seem to have lost the Hyperion again.
Entering system. Nobelia's fortune.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought they did that in this, but I guess they don't, huh? Yeah, I remember them being like 8 grouped together and then they break apart and fight you or something like that.
Entering system. IS mists. Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
comms channel open. I'm not helping you.
Docking granted.
Ooh, we gotta go on the top. Got it.
Successfully docked.
Cool. Going to the bridge the classy way.
Greetings, Myrna Ray, historian of the Argon Federation.
Sir,
We have come to respect you for your empathy and understanding more than we thought possible hitherto. We will abstain from calling you Two Eyes henceforth and wish to extend our gratitude.
I'm grateful, Ol Manket Slat. Relations between our peoples haven't always been easy, even though Paranid doctrine calls for empathy towards what it deems inferior species. It may be a small solace for you to know that, while the Paranid Empire experienced a dramatic setback after the creation of the Alliance of the Word, your people and mine have become somewhat closer.
Myrna Ray, your words give us both solace and sorrow at once. Sorrow that the days of old are gone and will never return. Solace because the dawn of a new day may be upon us after all. Our search for truth, for communion and purpose, has already begun. We bid our farewell unto you.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Greetings. The design of the ship you call Hyperion was so ahead of its time that a decision has been made to put a modernized version into mass production. You may expect to find the frame available for sale at the shipyard, the blueprints at our faction representative, and Hyperion-class ships traversing the void of space. One of those new Hyperion ships will be your reward. However, we do have another request for you. During the decades that the Hyperion's AGI core commanded the ship, its neural pathways ingrained themselves deeply into the vessel's systems, and now resist extraction. We would greatly appreciate your assistance in retrieving certain items that speed up the process of extraction immensely. As a sign of our gratitude, you will be rewarded the original Hyperion. We will uplink the item list to your onboard computer and will await their speedy arrival.
Processors. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was trying to make money off this mission, not lose money, dude. I don't have any of them. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there. I gotta call my wife and my kids, so thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll have a good night. W. Farrell, thanks for watching too. Thanks for being in the stream again.